Thanks for sticking around, guys. Cool, ain't it? Everybody's over there. Ed Render won there. You want to play my guitar?
I play your guitar.
Yeah, man.
You like sitting here, don't you? I like sitting in the seat. All right. I'm not taking your paper off. Just gonna leave it right there.
Okay. Y'all like Ed? You want him to come back to Holland?
Yeah.
All right then. I'll come back if you're happy. In the meantime, I'll go back to Tennessee and travel around over there, and I don't know what we'll get into once we go back home. Malcolm's gonna plant a garden. At least he says he is. I know he is. I met a couple of people playing the guitar during the set here. Some's been playing a year and a half. Some's been playing a year, but they got good guitars. I was 12 years old. I walked into the living room. I had a baseball bat and a ball glove. And my mama says, "You want to learn how to play the guitar?" I just walked on back to my room. But I thought about it. She says, "If you do, we'll get that guitar that's down at your grandparents' house." And I'd seen that guitar. It had 3 strings on it. It had a senor and a senorita and a palm tree painted on it. My daddy got it with his brothers working tobacco. I got that guitar, and for long I wanted an electric guitar. But my daddy set me down, and it's the best guitar lesson I ever had. We sat at the kitchen table. He said, "You gotta play G, and then you gotta go to C. Then you gotta go to D. And you gotta do it before the sun goes down." Well, I learned it. I'm glad I did. It's got me to here tonight. Found myself up in a little holler across the Tennessee line into Virginia. Went to see a friend of mine. She lived way down in a holler. She had a guitar in the corner. I picked up the guitar, looked out the window, and the way the sun was shining on this little creek, it looked like diamonds. I got me a word to follow another word. For long I felt like I had me a song, and then I got to thinking. I thought I better maybe think about changing chords. John Lee Hooker and Bo Diddley, they just played one chord, but I thought I better play it. Another, and another. Now because I'm a trained guitar player, I can put diamonds on the chords. Malcolm can do it too, because we're both trained. Oh yeah. Well, I sang my song, I was feeling good, got diamonds on the chords, and sun started going down. That's okay, because I had my song. Sun went down a little farther till the diamonds were gone on that little stream. Not long after that, I felt a hand come down on my shoulder. And in a trembling voice kind of way, he said, "Boy, that's a mighty old song you're singing." I said, "I just made this up." He said, "I made me up a song one time. I called it the Winding Stream." I said, "Mine's called the Diamond Stream." He says, "I know that, boy." I said, "Who might you be?" And in that trembling voice kind of way, he said, "Boy, My name is A.P. Carter. I said the same A.P. Carter that traveled to Bristol, Tennessee in 1927. Recorded some of the first country music recordings. Wrote Keep on the Sunny Side of Life, Anchored in Love. He said, that's me, boy. I said, I thought you was dead. He said, being the fact that you're in my home county of Scott County, Virginia, in the foothills of the Clinch Mountain, I thought I better pay you a visit. I said, I'm mighty proud, AP. He said, there's one thing, boy. Wherever you go to sing this song, whoever it may be for, you tell him I helped you write it. I said I would, and I just did. I've got a view right out my back door, the rolling hills and a big blue mountain. The diamond stream flows right along there. That's where I throw my dreams and watch them float down. Where the bluebird sings a wishful tune, where the wildflower grows and cries. Somewhere you have seen this all before. The diamond stream, the diamond stream. In the morning when I wake up, I'll call your name. Wonder if you remember me. Go down to the grassy side to see your face in the diamond stream, the diamond stream. Pick that boy. So take down your box and bow and play the strings. Whisper up your own traveling tune, and listen to the sound that the water makes in the diamond stream, the diamond stream. I've got a view right out my back door, the rolling hills and a big blue mountain. The diamond stream flows right along there. That's where I throw my dreams and watch them float down. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. That's the picking done. This is an old tune here, and what's wrong? I'm damn quiet. Sit with that. There's a little tune here about it. Hank wanted to hear it. We remember it, but we'll mess around with it. So, used to live on the east side of Nashville, and across the street there's this woman. Never saw her because she had her windows boarded up with cardboard. water drowning in my bones, giving her up for good. Fleshy distance set in my way, giving her up for good. Yeah, backing it up on Peggy, lapping up the dregs again. More drugs and more doctors, giving her up for good. Yeah. Sweet old sunrise, bleeding in the wind, giving her up for good. Pure and willing, fighting every word, they'll give her up for good. Yeah, backing up on Peggy, lapping up the tricks again. More drugs and more doctors, giving her up for good. Give it up now. Strong silence, wasted innocence, Peggy's ruined for good. Backing up on Peggy, you're lapping up the dregs again. More drugs, gimme, well, doctors, they're giving her up for good. Well, more drugs, gimme, giving her up for good. Now, giving her up, yeah. Yeah, now, giving her up, oh, no, yeah, now. Now, they're backing up on Peggy, lapping up the dregs again. Give me more doctors, giving her up for good. Giving her up for good, right here. Giving her up, more doctors. If you want to get rich, give your money to me. Turn a nickel on a smile and a handshake for free. There's noise in the crowd, breaking hearts with deceit. All you war-hungry bastards, bloodthirsty with greed. Gangway, I'm coming with a trail of money. Gangway, stay out of my way. Gangway, and I'm coming with a trail of money. Ain't no room for the poor to stay. Yeah. Shadows of a new moon will rise. The stars are shot down in the blink of an eye. My instincts wounded and my schools bleed with guns. My children are recklessly lost in the sun. Gangway, I'm coming with a trail of money. Gangway, stay out of my way. Gangway, I'm coming with a trail of money. No room neighbors don't answer the door. Your food possessions will protect you no more. The spirit in man, Lord, not measured by money, not bribed by glory, worth every suffering. Gangway, I'm coming. Trail money, gangway, stay out of my way. Gangway, I'm coming. The trail money. Ain't no room for the poor to stay. No room for the poor to stay. Gangway, I'm coming. Trail money, gangway, stay out of my way. Gangway, and I'm coming. The trail of money. Ain't no room for the poor to stay. Ain't no room for the poor to stay.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, shit, you'd have to take your cape off. Don't bother. You do what you want. Oh, what's to become of the crying boy? What can be in his head? Oh, what's to become of the crying boy as he lays alone in his bed? Someday you'll choose your own shoes. Someday you'll choose your pants. And down the street you will walk, looking for your own romance. Crying boy, crying boy, yeah, crying boy. Oh, what's to become of the crying boy? Yeah, someday you'll have your own car. Someday you may drive fast. And in your pockets you'll carry a lot, including some loose cash. Crying boy, crying boy, crying boy. Oh, what's to become of the crying boy? So now you're sleeping in your bed while the moon is high above. And while I don't know you don't wanna sleep, you wanna test your lungs. I'll rock you, I'll rub you, I'll comb your long curly hair. If only you would close your eyes and sleep for just 1 hour. Crying boy, crying boy, crying boy. Oh, what's to become of the crying boy? Can be in his head. What's to become of the crying boy as he lays alone in his bed?
Thank you.
We played this song last night. I got a friend of a friend that, whatever, a long time ago, he was a great guitar player, and he played just like Chet Atkins. You ever heard of Chet Atkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was just a really good picker, and he's a friend of a friend. So I got a real good fella, real good friend of mine. He told me, you know, he says, yeah, he can play just like Chet Atkins. I said, I'll say. Yeah, he said he played just like Chet Atkins. You know, I didn't know. He says, yeah, he plays along with Chet Atkins records and finishes the record before Chet does. Yeah, I wonder what that means. But we're going to try this tune a little bit slower than last night, cause.
Oh, good.
But this fella said a long time ago, he says, you know, I want to move to Nashville, Tennessee, write songs and play music. He says, do I need a lawyer or a secretary? And a buddy of mine said, no, you don't need a lawyer. You don't need a secretary to move to Nashville. You need a job. So I was working at Captain D's, you know, one of these fast food places like Burger King, McDonald's, on was fish. And of course, y'all out here, you got so much good water and good seafood and stuff that can make it to the interior of Holland or whatever. But if you ever dropped a piece of frozen fish, that son of a bitch will slide under the refrigerator every time. Yeah, but don't go home and look under your refrigerator because I'm sure it's nasty under there. But so this fellow was buying songs with somebody else's money, which is good old, pretty smart, ain't it? You think I'm going to spend my money on that horse shit? I'll spend your money. And so I made up a few tunes, and he wrote me a check for a little bit of money, and this is one of these songs, and I figured that this is about 20, 25 years ago, and I figured this tune's worth about $1.50. Yeah, right on. I put on my britches one leg at a time. Put on my britches one leg at a time. I get up in the morning, I try to help that old sunrise. I put on my britches one leg at a time. You fall down on the ground, get dirty sometime. When you fall down, you're gonna get dirty some of the time. If the money machine gets meaner when you hang around the high dry cleaners, put on your britches one leg at a time. One leg at a time. Foot in front of the other with a smile. Put on your britches a leg at a time and down the country road with a smile. Put on your britches one leg at a time. All right, now, get here. Pocket knife and some old scrap iron. Little sharp pocket knife and a lot of scrap iron. Jack and spade, black and blue, play them cards. What's good to you? Put on your britches one leg at a time. One leg at a time. Put a foot in front of the other with a smile. Put on your britches, lay it top way down the country road with a smile. Put on your britches one leg at a time. I want to hear the wooden shoes up here. make a fool out of you. High heel cuties, they make a fool out of you. They'll follow you around, they make the socks go up and down. Put on your britches, one leg at a time. What you know? One leg at a time. Push in front of the other with a pretty smile. Put on your britches, ladies, time went down. Country road with a smile. Put on your britches. Put on your britches. I say, Lord, 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 Lord. I say, now get up and I'll bed. Bend your knees and open up the window, pull the shade. Knock one leg in. Put on your britches. Hell now. Whoa, boy, that's out cold outside. One leg at a time. Here now. By the way, you wind down this evening here, your wonderful audience, and thank you, Holland, for the last couple of weeks, and thank you, Ed, and I want to thank the sound engineer this evening, and I want to thank, Gwinnett right there. Great job.
All right, we got some more to do, if that's all right with you all.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's good.
Hook that thing.
Oh, well, I am. This is all about, you're not leaving, are you?
I don't know where I'm at.
All right. This is a song called Basket of Singing Birds. Sean, we got one CD. There's only one left with this song on it, but we're bound to sell it. We're selling that sucker tonight. We're not leaving Holland if we don't sell it. All right. I'm just kidding.
That's not an incentive to buy it.
What's that?
If you say you're not leaving unless they buy it, that's not an incentive to buy it, because then they keep it.
Oh, you are so good, Sean. Sean over here, Sean Whitehouse has been driving us all over the world. And he is good. All right. This love has gone crazy. And I've gone crazy too. I'm falling off the walls. Into pieces I've come unglued. There's no question there's darkness in a closed lid box. But I've seen darkness in a parking lot. Now I'm looking for the road that leads to out of here. But the leaves have all fallen and I'm looking to get clear. I'm going back to the wheel to watch it roll. I'm going back to the fire to watch it glow. I'm going back to the water for my thirst. I'm going back to gather a basket of singing birds. I've seen the rain from the window by your bed. I've seen the look in your eye, and I have seen the dread. And I remember your face, and I remember your words. They cut through my heart, and they went for my tongue. I'm going back to the wheel to watch it roll. I'm going back to the fire to watch it glow. I'm going back to the water for my thirst. I'm going back together broke my heart. And I didn't bring you flowers, just a long skid mark. And I ain't asking for nothing, I ain't asking for any kind of deal. And I ain't asking for forgiveness, just for something real. I'm going back to the wheel to watch it roll. I'm going back to the fire to watch it glow. I'm going back to the water for my thirst. I'm going back together, basket of singing birds. Yeah, I'm going back together, basket of singing birds. Yeah, I'm going back together, basket of singing birds. Yes, thank you. And I have to thank Malcolm. Malcolm's given me a great opportunity the last couple of weeks to come over and introduce myself to a lot of good folks. And tonight really is a very special night. This is a really good feeling place, and so proud to be here. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, Tom, part of this bunch here, puts this stuff together. He's gonna give me a recipe for zucchini. And, of course, you know, a man can make anything. Obviously, you can look around home. A man can make anything that you see in a magazine or on TV or talk about it. You know, a man can make that eventually. You know, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. And so there were three girls. Get back to the east side of Nashville. There were three girls. I don't remember what they looked like, but there was three of them brought me and a buddy of mine a very small jar of pickled green tomatoes. Pretty small. And so me and a buddy of mine said, we can make pickled green tomatoes. You know why they're green? Because they didn't have any rain. It's 1993. And so we put our tomatoes, the green ones, in a mayonnaise jar, glass mayonnaise jar. And the cool thing about it was we found the lid that goes with the jar. And so we're doing pretty good. So we put some clear liquid in there and salt and pepper and McDonald's ketchup. And we're going to have pickled green tomatoes ourselves. And we did. Put it in the refrigerator. And, you know, this man here believes me, don't you? I'll show you a dyke. And, but this is most of the truth. This is about all of the truth. But I ain't through telling it. But so we put them in the refrigerator for about a week. And we took a bite out of one of those little green tomatoes, and you know what? Tasted like shit. We put that piece of the green tomato back in the jar for a whole nother week with the other ones, and we said, boy, that's gonna be good. We were songwriters. We didn't have a job because we were stupid. And so we put that mayonnaise jar, glass, we washed it out with hot water. And for another week and took about that last little bite of that green tomato, and then you know what? Still tasted like shit. So that's the end of that. But here's a song from this. Summer planting is gone to seed. Seeds are plenty, times in need. Leave your lights on, my darling. Your eyes will shine for me again. Nights are falling, it's black, it's cold. Cold was warmer in those days. Leave your lights on, my darling. Your eyes will shine for me again. And you're crying wolves at my door. Crying babies, I'm gonna cry no more. Leave your lights on, my darling. Your eyes will shine for me again. Rain, sickness fills the air. So breathe and rest for better wear. Leave your lights on, my darling, and your eyes will shine for me again. Crying wolves at my door. Crying baby, gonna cry no more. Leave your lights on, my darling. Your eyes will shine for me again. You're crying wolves, him at my door. Crying babies, one day they ain't gonna be a crying anymore. Your eyes will shine for me again. All the beautiful waters and rivers in this world. We get a chance to see a few of them traveling around a little bit. And I used to live across from my train yard in West Asheville. And this is kind of country, but this is a actually, you know what? You're laughing at what I was thinking. And so I'll go ahead and tell you just because you were laughing. I had a girlfriend that had a lot of beer in the refrigerator, and the moral of the story is if your girlfriend has beer in the refrigerator, don't let her set your clothes on fire. Something like that. Lights across the river, close enough to touch. was a mile from here to me and you, gone by the old sunrise. Satisfied and hungry, too busy counting time. Wasn't way too fast, breathing still, gone by the old sunrise. Looking in your eyes, you're so tired of feeling sad. Praying in the evening mist, gone by the old sunrise. Giving is a gift of life, and my tongue should turn to stone. Ground will swallow up my bones, gone by the old sunrise. Looking in your eyes, you're so tired of feeling sad. Reading in the evening mist, gone by the old sunrise. Giving is the gift of life, and my tongue should turn to stone. And the ground will swallow up my bones, gone by the old sunrise. And the lights across the river, close enough to touch. Was a mile from here to me and you, gone by the old sunrise. Gone by the old sunrise. Thank you very much. God bless you. All of you. Thank you. My buddy, Ed, take care of yourselves. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is a tune that called A Far Cry From Here, and God bless you. And we'll take a time to chain smoke cigarettes and touch each other. I like that part. But you have a wonderful audience here this evening in Holland. It's good to be back around here with nice people. And I know you folks give us faith in the goodness in people. And that means a lot to me and Ed. People smiling and laughing and not so much fear and paranoia and this. And so, thank you for being good to us and our families. And this is a tune for maybe someone that's not with us, that we miss and love, and fucking wars and bullshit like that, man. Let's try to pray for this little peace in this old world. I hope so. Coming through the clouds. And I've heard misfortune losses, the wasted ways before me by the cause of giving someone time enough for spending love only borrowed. And I placed myself at ease, listening to the lies of self-belief, wanting something close enough for keeping a far cry from here. But even still, the nights are passing, and behind the heart an emptiness still follows. Distance dams the swallows hard for living. Love only borrowed. And I believe in ways than these, to speak another dear who has been spared. Innocence so near, they're a far cry from here. Someone said, but true to know, there's belonging when you're longing for someone. And my shoulder rests, road I only follow, love only borrowed. I believe in ways that these, speak another dear who has been spared. Innocent so near, they're a far cry from here. Far cry from home. I knew that someone said, good to know that it's belonging when you're longing for someone, when you pray for someone, when you're crying for someone. You look out the window, you're waiting and you're waiting. Waiting for someone to listen on your lips, you listen, and in your bed and at your table. I believe in ways than these, to speak another dear who has been spared. Thanks. Like George Bush trying to get out of the Chinese embassy. Crazy. Yeah, we'll play you one more. Is that okay?
What, one, two?
Two.
I like this guy. He's the only one. Two. No one else. Everyone's like, no. Two. He wants two.
Yeah, play one.
I'll do something. Country.
Okay.
Y'all like country? Y'all like big hat country? Really? I don't either. This ain't big hat country. Oh yeah. This song comes from a conversation between Billy Bob Thornton and Marty Stewart. I wrote the words, yeah, and before I even put a guitar to it, I had the words. And then it's like, how am I gonna play this song? And then it it just came out like this. What do you think immediately? Johnny Cash. Yeah. I saw Johnny Cash, and next to the last performance he ever did was about 45 minutes to the north of me at a little place called the Hilton's, Virginia. Jeanette Carter, daughter of A.P. Carter, ran well, she's passed away now, but some of her family's keeping it going. But every Saturday night, they have a little pickin' barn party. Can't bring no snare drum. She don't like a snare drum. I went up there to play one time, and she says, "Is it going to be draggy?" Boy, that went over like a lead balloon. Did you see that? No. Draggy. Yeah. I said, "No, ma'am, it's not going to be slow." All right. Anyway, they hauled Johnny in, and I mean they kind of wheeled him in. This is not too long since June had passed away, and they got him in front of the microphones. He wasn't that disabled, but he was moving slow. They gave him the guitar, and then he said, "Hello, my name is Johnny Cash," and the hair on my neck stood up. I went, "Oh, I forgot he did that." And man, that's good. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell you that. It's good to remember Johnny. We listened to Johnny on the way down today. It's pretty interesting songs. Yeah, I've been down some rocky roads and come to some dark dead ends, and then too I've tipped my hat to kings and drank with the best of them. I've heard a million sad songs and know the heartache within, and then too I've danced on top of cars and shown my ass to them. I got nothing on you, you got nothing on me, we roll even. Life's a gamble on any street, time will make us go, still I've got a life of my own. I made mountains out of molehills again, brought down a perfectly fine day, turned around to hear a simple word of truth. I've been blessed in so many ways. I got nothing on you, you got nothing on me, we roll even. Life's a gamble on any street, time will make us go, still I've got a life of my own. This horse is dark and wide, they stand at my gate tonight, waiting face to face for the light. And when I leave this room into a crowd alone, it's win, lose or draw, still I've got a life of my own. I sit in silence in a room, contemplating what I am gonna do, and I've always trusted you to see me through all these fires that we can't undo. Yeah, I've got nothing on you, you got nothing on me, we roll even. Life's a gamble on any street, time will make us go, still I've got a life of my own. Y'all do yeah. Thank you all again very much. Let's have Malcolm do it. Thank you.
So it's time of year where I had some good tater salad. We all did in Holland. I don't remember where, but it was good. potato salad, tater salad. Do I have an accent? Does Ed have an accent? Well, y'all don't have an accent. No? I don't think so. Here's a tune about tater salad and summertime coming up. My wife makes great potato salad, but she's not here and I suffer. But it's all about tater salad. Okay? Okay? Man, okay. Don't push it, man. Marveline's Kitchen. Marveline's got her apron on, put up her rings, wood stoves hot. Get you another cup of coffee. Gonna gossip just a little, brag about great-grandchildren. Good thing they're cooking in Marveline's Kitchen. Marveline's Kitchen. Now, man, what is that to smell of homegrown vegetables? Help yourself with plenty left. Praise the Lord, pass that good cornbread. I heard somebody say amen. Good thing they're cooking now. Marveline's Kitchen. Yeah. Take your bed to the back porch and scream and leave your shouting outside. Put your politics down the hall in that parlor. Fix it up with real good times. Real good things are cooking. Good things in Marveline's Kitchen.
Ik ken ze niet zo goed, maar ze zijn wel wat een gaan doen, die mogen hun naam op een meedoen.